Now there's ducks outside. I'm Cinderella. It's a pretty day again. Right now, I'm going to make up 4 bouquets to take down to the nursing home. They've got, I think, retirements or something. Done! They're just some little bouquets, wrapped nicely. I'll go deliver these now. And then my day starts. And by that I mean Mondays are the day I start. I try and get as much done on the farm as possible outside, and it's a perfect day for it. So I've still got all that weeding to do. Anyway, let's go. First I need to open this up. Oh! Look at my nice piece of quartz. We just found it. What's he doing? Hello! What's happening here?
Well, just getting rid of the plastic covers.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yes, and the hoops.
Oh yeah, the old hoops. We're getting there. I'll get back to this today. Oh, I wish I'm going to go do that delivery now so I can weed in the shade.
Yeah, and there are some ranunculus that can be picked.
What? Let's go look. You want to look at our failure again? Oh, it stinks too. Where's these ranunculus you're telling me about?
Well, there is one over there. You can see like behind the daffodils.
Oh yeah.
There's orange one.
Oh yeah, we can see them.
And there are little buds. That's good.
Well, we need to work on this plot.
I think this all hardened too much that they couldn't do a good road.
Oh, damn it. But yeah, we've got 2.5 rows of ranucs and we may not get many flowers.
The sunflowers are coming.
Sunflowers, yay! We took a chance and did an early succession of sunflowers because we thought that we were probably going to have an early spring, which we are. Here we go. They can be hit with a very, very light frost, but if we get a heavy frost on them, they'll die. All right, I'm going to do this delivery and then I'll be back.
Okay, have fun.
Adios. And yes, I don't have my hat on yet and it's 10 a.m. and I absolutely should have it on. And this is your reminder, if you're out in the sun, put a hat on. Anyway, I'm about to hit the road. Bye. Now I'm going to go get my hat, change my shoes and go and do some weeding before it gets too hot. I've been wearing this Akubra because it doesn't let the sun through, but the brim's so narrow on it. My straw one, I'm pretty sure I was getting sunburnt through it because I had little, well my skin felt hot and I think it's because it had little tiny holes. This one won't let the sun through, but I also think I shrank it because I reshaped it a bit and so I wet it all. Yeah, now it's very tight. So the hat department at the moment is causing me trouble. Decision made, I had to go back to this hat, but you can see how the sun goes through. So I am going to have to sort a hat out ASAP for the farm. And I've put a t-shirt on. I don't normally have my arms exposed because of the sun, but I've got sunscreen on. Look at these. This is what I've been making. Look at them. They're like the coolest trellises ever. They're really big. So they're going to go out into the flower field, which I need to think of a new name for because it's not just flowers anymore. But what's a real cute name? The Oasis? All right, we've got to think of something. I'm obviously procrastinating. I've got to go do this dumb weeding. I just really don't want to do it. Let's just try and get this job done. Well, it feels like it's almost night time, but I've finished the 4 rows.
Hello.
Look, looky look. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're going to be our dahlia rose. Woohoo! Anyway, I've just got to do the other 5. I actually feel like I hate my life right now. That's how I feel when I'm weeding. I hate it.
Yeah, but it's something that will happen every season. I'm going.
I have this thought that if we do a weeding day once a month, we will never have this problem ever again.
Okay.
Because I've just done those so good. There's no possible way the weeds are coming back.
But weeds spread by wind as well. Other animals bring them.
No.
Birds, when they poo, they usually have seed.
We're not listening to him. La 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 la. There's a butchery there and they've got really cheap meat and you can get slabs of porterhouse for $15 a kilo. And if you're in Australia, you know how cheap that is, because it's like $30 to $40 a kilo elsewhere. We can afford to eat meat again. Pretty! Guess what's on the menu today? Absolutely nothing. I don't have time to cook. I've got too much stuff to do. I need to get that entire plot finished today, and I think I'm going to do it because what's left, I think, isn't particularly difficult to do. Who else has been watching Garden Answer? And that amazing, is it bluestone? What's that path made from? That beautiful pathway that she's got going through the new area. And you know what I can't help but think? How amazing would it be if in the future we have a pathway that kind of meanders through and takes us out to the flower field, which I need a new name for. But look, like if it came from the house and sort of went round here, down through there, behind this is going to be the future flower shack, in behind there, and kind of came up into there. Don't you think that'd be magical? And imagine if it was all kind of planted out, sort of foresty and flowery. I mean, that's a good dream for the future, hey? I seem to have lost husband pie. He was somewhere, but where is he now? Where is he? You can see his orange shorts on the line, and it's good when he wears those because I can spot him. But I can tell you now, that's not him hanging on the line. Look at this. Look, it looks so good. I just realised I forgot my hat, so I've got to walk back to the house. But my strategy is to finish off plot 1 with the weeding. Aren't the rows looking so cute? This is the best they've ever looked, ever. The entire time we've flower farmed, I think this is going to be our neatest and tidiest year. I'm not going to show you too much of me weeding because, let's face it, we all know what it looks like. I don't think any of us like it. I'll be back later when I'm doing something way more exciting and I'll just show you how this looks then. unintended advantage to this tunnel. The wheelbarrows fit through, which is amazing because I can just come in and load them up. I can't fit the gorilla cart, but to have the wheelbarrows come in and just load them up, that is going to save so much time. Fever Few going out. I need my hat and I can't do it without it anymore. Did you see my trellises? Oh. I've been good in taking it with me in the car. Hello.
Hello.
I lost my gloves.
Oh no.
Did you see them anywhere? I think I threw them on the ground somewhere.
I remember that the other day you had them in your pocket and they...
Yeah, they fell out, but where?
I think it was in the...
Paddock somewhere.
paddock.
I like the foliage. Oh, I love the conifer. That's going to be pretty. Yeah, I love that. Especially coming up to Christmas.
Okay.
But the thing is, it grows so slow.
Uh-huh.
So we can't pick too much of it.
Well, I picked it because I was trying to get some olives and I kind of bent the branches.
Cool. So it was a happy accident.
Well, let's see.
I think I need you to rotary hoe those 2 back rows again. Because the grass has taken root. But if you can just turn it over one more time just lightly, I'll be able to weed it real fast.
Okay.
Okay. I love you.
No, you.
Kissing my husband pie.
Okay.
No, I'm telling the people to stop kissing you. They just kissed you. Naughty.
Okay.
Do you remember back when we didn't have to have the fences? Oh, and everything looked so good. I can't wait to get it fenced properly so we can get rid of these horrible white nets. They have worked though, so we have had the odd rabbit get in. A kangaroo did knock one down the other day, but overall it's been pretty good. But now that we're getting our little seedlings in and we're going to be direct sowing a whole heap of seeds, we don't want them to get in and nibble on it. So I am going to start working on the fencing plan soon. And we've got lots of star pickets through Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much. I'm just thinking of a good way to sort of acknowledge everybody out here, because you have been a part of building this. So very, very grateful. Even just watching, I don't know if you realise, even just watching helps me out. It helps push videos out to more people. So especially if you give a like and if you leave a comment. So I appreciate everybody that's here. Thank you so much. Hello, I'm having a break. We're not done yet. I had this unrealistic idea. I was going to get the whole thing done in an hour. That didn't happen. But it is looking very cute. So I'm having like a green smoothie. And it's very green. It's got, what's it got in it? Like alfalfa powder, I don't know, some 3 green powder thing and spirulina. But I do feel like it boosts my energy a bit. It could just be that I needed to eat. I don't know. But either way, it's nice. And I have to make flowers. I forgot. So we'll be doing that in a second. But I really wanted to show you the after of this plot 1. So I'm going to go back out there and bust my guts. And then hopefully you get to see that in a minute. Good. It's amazing the joy that a freshly weeded garden can bring. Maybe it's almost as good as, you know, it being full of flowers. Let's get these flowers. I've got some really pretty ones. I didn't realise it at the time, but I went and grabbed pink, white and yellow. That was all I grabbed. I didn't grab any other colours. I wish I had got some misty blue. Just totally forgot. And then I've got Cereria down here. Oh, I got some lilies, but they're the pink ones. Get orange lilies for something different. I just totally didn't make a plan. I went in there, to be honest, this time at the wholesaler, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff. So I don't know whether they just had sold it before I got there. I got there really early though, like 7:30 a.m. So I don't know whether they'd sold it already. I can't imagine it. They didn't have big orders sitting out either. So I don't know what went on there. All right, anyway, I've got to get into this. If you're wondering why I've got all these pieces of paper here, I had them last week on the bouquets, and then I got a big order for bouquets. Well, not a big order, but enough for me to have to pull all the plastic wrap off and replace it with paper wrap, because we only use the plastic wrap roadside, and it's only because the paper wrap doesn't hold up very well. It gets wet when it sloshes, the water sloshes around in travel, and then the wind blows it. It looks really bad. So I only use it for roadside bouquets. So if we get an order, it always goes out with paper. And subscriptions go out in paper. It's really only roadside that goes in plastic. In saying that, we still want to move away from plastic. We're trying to figure out ways to do it. We're working on it. I'm kind of using up what I've got with the idea in mind that I won't buy the plastic again. So I do need to figure out a solution pretty quick. The other thing is that I've really messed up on. I've got an entire bucket of flowers that died because I didn't put water in the bucket. Well, I had enough water in it. I had the gerbras in it. And if you haven't heard me talk about this before, gerbras don't actually like a lot of water. It's kind of like they drown in too much water. Once they're in a bouquet and in someone's vase, there's nothing you can do. But holding them before you make up your bouquets, they're actually going to last a lot longer if they're not in very much water. So then I've gone and put the Canterbury bells in with those and forgot to add more water. Bells. I actually found some in there that must have been in the water, but I've got about 5 or 6 stems that are not. That's like a whole bunch, which was I think about $15 or $16. What I'm going to do is snip the ends and put them in a bucket with some conditioner. I'll see if they can pop back up. Put them in a cooled up place now. Now to clean up. Okay, next job. Love you. I've been planning out the garden. Another job that I'm off track on. But anyway, it does need to be done. And because we're putting veggies out there this year, there's a few rows that we're not going to do full rows of. We don't really need it. And as much as I want my 2 rows of cosmos again, I'm not. I'm going to force myself not to. I'm just going to have 1 row of cosmos. Just having a little think about where I'm putting things. So you can see that there's some half rows of things. I don't have a full row of Canterbury bells, but I'm really just testing them this season. And what I need to do now is just write down the list for direct sewed. And that's these here. And I really, really loved it because it reminded him of Mexico. He walked through, and I feel like I love the cosmos. It's not amazing as a cut flower, but it's happiness. So I feel like I need to set a row aside so Moroni can have his row of happiness, because that's important. I need a field trip. Okay, I've been out and I've just marked out what we've got so I can try and plan things a bit better. Just a quick update, the Canterbury bells rehydrated amazingly. Look how beautiful they look. They are so good. And they've sucked up about half of that water that I had them in.